Hello, my angels. I hope you guys are doing amazingly well. Before we jump into these readings this week, I do just want to say that it's so important that we're also connecting with ourselves just as much as we are connecting with tarot readings. All right, when we connect with ourselves, we bring ourselves so much more peace, more balance, and clarity. So the things that we're usually looking for in tarot readings really can come from within just as much as well. And we also just want to make sure that we're aligned energetically so that when we are watching these kinds of things, we're also open and available to listening to what the universe has to say. Okay, my favorite way of connecting with myself is through meditation, as you guys know, and an amazing app for that is the Aura app. It is like a sanctuary in your pocket. You can open it anytime. There's so much on there through a variety, a huge variety of different kinds of meditations at different lengths, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, whatever you have time for, hours. Okay, there's so much on there. Sleep sounds, hypnosis, prayers, all right, life coaching. If you need a boost, it's absolutely going to be found there. I do have a 7-day free trial as well, so that will be linked down below, but let's jump into the rest of your readings. Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. We're going to dive straight into it for you guys. Okay, this is going to be for the week of the 2nd to the 8th of September. So let's dive in. Okay, let's see what's going on for you. Okay. Oh, soulmates. You guys have soulmates coming through. Now, soulmates doesn't just have to be romantic. If you've been calling in a soulmate, if you are in a relationship, this is a really good sign that this is your soulmate. But this can also be about your soul tribe. Soulmates can be found in friends and family members and colleagues at work. You know, it's people who you've known before in other lifetimes, okay, who are here again in this other lifetime to either give you great advice. Sometimes it's about hardcore lessons. Sometimes you'll find that soulmates are also the people who come in, who we feel familiar energies with, who may end up breaking our hearts sometimes. Like, it's just a little bit, I always see that soulmates, you have a soul contract with people. You know that you're going to see each other in this lifetime. But let's dive in. It doesn't have to be the latter. Some of you just about soulmates. All right. Soulmates this week are important for you. The people that you have around you are important for you. Could be finding love, new friends. All right. 5th chakra, which is about your throat chakra, speaking your truth this week. You're being called to speak up. Maybe it's something that you do for a living. Maybe again it's about calling in the soul tribe by communicating with others. I feel like it's going to lead you towards great people. Let's see what else is coming up for you guys this week. Pisces. That's a lot. I will take it though. You have gratitude coming in, which is about being grateful for the people that we do have. So again, similar to soulmates, you are being called to cherish in the love that does surround you. If it's one person, if it's 2 people, however many people you have, it's important to make sure that you are surrounding yourself with great people and grateful for those who you do have, even if it's just family members. Because when we're grateful for something, we are in love with something and we're grateful for it, it tends to grow. Where we focus our energy grows. So when we're grateful for the one person, and the 1 turns into 2, you know, and then 2 turns into 3. You have Workaholic coming through. Some of you could be needing to speak out at work or to set yourself some boundaries. If you are committing too much time into your work, you might need a bit of a rest. Might need to focus on your soulmate connections and other things in your life could need your attention, okay? Because it could be distracting you from some kind of discovery, which is interesting. Now, it's okay to be a bit of a workaholic if, you know, you enjoy what it is that you're doing and you're not, you know, putting all your energy into something and you're actually pacing yourself. Workaholic kind of becomes a problem when we are not resting and we're just constantly like sacrificing our health for work or sacrificing our connections for work. It's really good to have a balance this week and to speak your boundaries, whether it's to your boss, whatever, to yourself. It's important. Now you have discovery coming through, which is kind of base chakra energy. So this is saying that there is something about yourself that you are uncovering that is going to help you moving forward, whether you're connecting with yourself, or, you know, recognizing a part of your identity and it's making you fall in love with yourself a bit, or you're changing something to do with your identity coming through here as well. And you also have recovery, which feels good, especially in terms of health, in terms of healing, you guys are recovering something, but recovery also kind of sounds like they're saying recovery in the sense of like an opportunity, maybe, because there is a key in a door. And it feels like, be careful of your cars as well, by the way, this week. I don't know why I'm seeing, like, they're showing me like a car kind of being towed, you know, being pulled up, but that's also a recovery. Something's being recovered. And they're showing that with this key. Sorry, like I'm fidgeting. I'm trying to bring this visual into your message here. It's like I'm seeing that she tried to put the key in the thing and it dropped. So maybe an opportunity that you may have messed up on accidentally before you were able to open the door, whatever that means to you. But that key is now being recovered. Weird. Spirit's like, here you go. You get a second chance at this. Whether it's a soulmate connection, whether it is that gratitude and opening up that door to like healing, happiness, gratitude, or whether it's success. It's interesting. Maybe discovery comes first before this opportunity can come back round again. Let's dive into the rest of your readings, guys. Let's see what else. Pisces this week, denial. It's been coming up a lot for everyone this week, actually. So if you've been denying yourself of something, it's a really good time to face what it is here. So this says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. What could you be denying yourself? Is it of speaking your truth? Is it of a soulmate connection? Is it of being grateful for what you've got currently? Is that where the workaholic's coming in saying, I'm not doing enough though, I need to do more, I need to have this, I need to have that. You know, what might you be denying yourself? And it's a really good time to replace the fear, maybe a fear of not being good enough, maybe a fear of opening up and being vulnerable, maybe a fear of speaking a truth, living a truth, being of your truth in case of being judged, whatever it is, or denied. Whatever it is, facing the fear will be important for you guys this week. All right, let's get you some more. Let's get you an animal spirit, then we'll dive into your tarot. Pisces, antelope spirit, life is speeding up. Okay, it kind of gives me the 8 of Wands vibes, so opportunities could absolutely be coming your way. Life is speeding up for you. Okay, let's dive into your reading. Let's get 3 for overall energy for the week. I love this. This has also been coming up for a lot of people too. The Knight of Pentacles is about slow but steady forward movement. You could be learning something new, could be investing into something new. It kind of does give me the vibes of like, it's not so much about research, but it is about studying something, studying an opportunity, studying the path ahead where you want to go, the things that you are wanting to do. Is this going to be beneficial to me? Is this worth planting? Imagine whatever it is as a seed almost. Like that's what I'm seeing. This is a really good card for progress though. So expect progress this week. Maybe a financial offer, all right, bonus, or again, a chance to dive deeper into something here. Let's see what else. Knight of Cups, all right. All of these are on horses here, so again, it is about forward movement. Knights do tend to be like messengers or opportunities coming away as well, so there could be a romantic opportunity, an opportunity to open your heart up, wear your heart on your sleeve, to speak on your feelings, to act on it. It could also be about pursuing a career opportunity as well. It could be a messenger or an opportunity, right? What else? These, of course, could be coming to you as well. So, and the Knight of Wands, you have 3 knights as an overall energy for your reading. That's so interesting. In fact, I don't think this really ever happened before. Right, Knight of Wands also an energy of studying something. So again, it's a lot of learning that you guys are doing at this time, which is great. We love to see that. We are soul beings. We're here to learn. Okay, so I like that energy for you. But we have kind of 3 different areas of your life, or different ways that you're approaching things, which I like. We've got like the financial aspect, the Pentacles aspect, which is about valuable things, material things, maybe material success. That means like our home, like our assets, or our financial situation, our career, you know, the material world things. And our stability. The Knight of Cups is more about our emotional, like I feel like you're advancing. They're using the word advancing emotionally, becoming more vulnerable, more open, being more loving, maybe reaching out, letting people know how you feel. Or again, this could be coming to you, by the way, as well. And then we have the wands, which is more passion. It's more passion. It's to do with your creativity, your ambition, the things that you are, that bring you optimism, bring you inspiration. Those are the vibes that I'm getting here. So some of you could be definitely open to learning new hobbies or committing to your hobbies this week, or wanting to conquer things, travel maybe even as well. It's this energy of like, I want to go over here, that fiery energy that we get. This is all part of your reading this week. Interesting. It makes sense that the life is speeding up card is here, because it is all about movement. All of these are on horses here, which is quite a fast way of moving. Right, let's see. Your energy, Pisces energy for the week. 5 of Wands. You do have a little bit of conflict here, but the Magician is here as well, which is nice. This is being in a manifesting energy, believing in your abilities to bring something to life. It's also a communicator. So some of you could do speaking for a living, could be something very important about your communication and also your intelligence, your mind. All right, the way that you're communicating with yourself, for example, it's Mercury, so it represents the thoughts, the headspace, communication, information. But this is about clarity. He's saying, as above, so below. If I'm able to think about achieving this, to have this visualization, I'm able to bring it into this reality. I can move it from the 5D to this physical reality. Then we have the 5 of Wands, which is about conflict here. So we will dive into what that potentially could be. And then you have the Hanged Man, which is your energy, Pisces anyway. So you could definitely be feeling, what's interesting is the energy of this week is moving, but you might not feel like you're going anywhere, because the Hanged Man, of course, is stuck. He's stuck in an uncomfortable position. And this is how it is representing for you guys. You could be having to really think about something to kind of connect with your intuition, about an observation that you guys have to make this week, a decision maybe. Or maybe it's just about looking at life through a different lens, through a different perspective. Because you're in conflict with yourself, maybe with others, but the 5 of Wands in the middle of your energy, in the middle of, I can manifest anything, but also I feel stuck. Maybe that's what's conflicting at the moment. It's hard to manifest something when you feel stuck right now. He's gaining enlightenment through seeing things differently, from a different lens. He's upside down to see life differently. He gains a new perception, perspective. Maybe that's where discovery is coming from. Pisces, please. 2 of Swords underneath this Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. This is about getting clear on what it is, what decision you have to make and what choice you want to make. He has a blindfold on, so this is about kind of not using a biased approach, but by trusting in your gut instinct that you'll make the right answer. Whatever decision you have to make in terms of investing in a manifestation, it looks good, to be honest, but you have to make a decision in order for things to move forward. Why is it Knight? Look at this. When was that there? Did it just stay there on the bottom of the deck here? It's the 7 of Swords. Now, there could be a few reasons why this has happened. Life is speeding up. 7 of Swords. You could be kind of running away from things speeding up here. There could be a part of yourself that wants to not wants to self-sabotage, but wants to kind of run away from growth out of some kind of fear. Okay, sometimes this is like rejecting or kind of going on a different path because of fear. But it could be somebody else around you. But I'm going to put that back. That's very interesting. Right, Knight of Cups and the 5 of Wands. Let's see. Any other messages, please, for Pisces, Hermit energy, Virgo energy. This is about looking at life from a different perspective. Using hope to guide you, to guide your decisions, to guide a decision here. Using wisdom to make a decision. 5 of Wands, the Knight of Cups and the Hermit. Again, the 5 of Wands is that conflict. And when we are in conflict with ourselves or with others, when we're in the middle of it, we're all just trying to be heard. But there is no resolution to this card. Only when we step out of it and be the bigger person and just not engage in an argument, in a conflict, or in a certain way of thinking could be important for you to kind of gain some wisdom or perspective in the matter. Could help clear things up, even if it's with a person. It could be a bit of conflict between you and a soulmate, a love interest, a friend. Seeing something from a place of wisdom and understanding from a higher perspective can be quite helpful for you here. Came up reversed. 5 of Cups reversed, which is good because it's especially in terms of seeing things from a different perspective. Usually it's a kind of disappointments and focusing on the negative. And especially underneath the Knight of Wands, which is also about optimism, it does feel like there is a sense of optimism coming in for you guys this week. Maybe a chance to be optimistic. Maybe that's what's being recovered here, is an opportunity because you're looking at things differently. Instead of looking at something from a place of disappointment and things, not going the right way, maybe you're finding a way to make it work. And that's why the Knight of Wands is here. They're saying because it's like you're able to come up with ideas. You're focusing. I'm hearing on like when you're committed to the goal, it doesn't matter if the paths close the doors on you, because you'll be like, okay, but I'm still going to have it anyway. I'm going to find another way to go around it. So that's what it feels like. That Knight of Wands, he doesn't take it personally. I feel like that's something you're being called to do, is not take it personally. Look at it from a different perspective. What is this teaching you? Sometimes it's just that door is not the right door. That's it. So looking at it from a different perspective, it clearly feels like something that's important for you this week. All right, let's look at soulmates. The Ace of Wands, a new soulmate. This, of course, can be a new person. This is like very passionate new beginning. It could also be a friendship or whatever. It could be anything like that. Maybe even like a business partnership. Whatever it is, it's very passionate, very lovely. If you are in a relationship already, bring a new passion, a new beginning into the connection, a new idea, maybe even as well. Whatever it is, it feels really, really good. 5th chakra, 3rd chakra. The Star card. Some of you could be something that helps, is part of your purpose, is to be a communicator, to speak, to teach, maybe even as well. Very Aquarius energy, which is also 11th house, and 11th house is your social group. So for some of you, maybe you are again expanding a social group or healing something here to do with your truth and your ability to be vulnerable within that. She's naked for a reason. Vulnerability, it's openness. And to do with your throat chakra, I think this is you stepping into alignment to your North Star, your purpose, who you are. Okay, your authenticity is also Aquarius energy too. Gratitude. 7 of Cups. It's easy to get distracted in a world full of problems and, kind of like confusion, all right, and options. Gratitude is a bit of like a humbling card here. Remember to zone back into not just the things that you desire and the cloud of opportunities, but also back to the home, to what you have now currently. Workaholic, Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. Look at that. You guys are definitely building up your money here, which I like. Queen of Pentacles, you're building on your stability. She's a woman of luxury as well, so it does feel like luxury or living comfortably, lavishly is part of the goal, or at least something that you're working towards, in which case you're definitely dedicating time and energy towards it. 8 of Pentacles is not only about seeing results, it's also building on your skills and your abilities as you're working hard on something. So that looks good. It looks like maybe you guys might be receiving some finances this week, like maybe a bonus, maybe a pay rise, maybe a new opportunity, whatever you're working hard on. It seems to be working. Discovery. 7 of Wands. This is interesting because it's like, despite the odds, you'll be successful. But when it comes down to your base chakra towards discovery, maybe through a very difficult challenge, this is internal, it feels like, or maybe through external challenges, you're really kind of centering in on what matters the most to you. 7 of Wands is like, he only has one wand and he's up against all these other wands, right? But despite all of this, his dedication to the cause and to keep pushing will grant him success. So despite how the odds look, Maybe something that you're discovering is success, that you're worthy, whatever it is to you. This can also mean that some of you may have been kind of maybe even ignoring some sort of calling, which I think is going to be made known to you this week. Recovery. The World, love that. New beginnings, new cycles. And the Fool card. The Door seems to be a leap of faith. This might be why life is speeding up. There's some recovery. You're connecting to spirit. You're getting a key and a door will be opening, and it's towards a brand new beginning. You have a lot of good new energies coming through, to be honest, and that's probably where life is speeding up. A new cycle, a new beginning. You are recovering. Maybe like your health is healing, whatever it is to you, like some recovery is granting you a new beginning. But it came from a difficult ending. You're recovering from a difficult ending and becoming a new person. You're learning from it. Right. Anyway, an interesting reading, Pisces. I wish you guys all the best. Let me know how it resonated with you guys and what you thought about it. And I will see you guys next time. All right.